You're 15. San Salvador District. Barrio 18 runs everything here. Every street corner is marked with black and red numbers. You see them daily. The older guys wear heavy chains and look right through you. They always have cash. At home, your mom sews other people's clothes until midnight. At school, you're a ghost. But when those guys walk past, even the street vendors go completely silent. You call it standing by the wall. You just stay quiet near their corner. No asking questions. In Barrio 18, asking means you're showing weakness. They send you for soda. Then, to deliver a sealed backpack. You don't ask what's inside. You take it, drop it off, come back. Now your street name is Postman. Your shift runs from sunset to midnight. Your job is to listen to the street, hear sirens, drop a coin 3 times, see blue and white colors of MS-13. You vanish and knock on the iron door. You get no money. This is payment in trust, not in cash. If a teacher asks about the guys by the store, you just shrug. If a detective slides you a 20, you turn away and walk off. 1 year has passed. You're no longer just a shadow on the corner. One night, Silent pulls you aside. He doesn't say much, just, "You want home?" You nod. You know what follows. It's El Chequeo, the check-in. You enter a dark warehouse. 18 members stand in a circle. The rules are brutal. You stand in the center and get beaten for 18 seconds. You can't fight back. You can't run. You can't scream. 1. The first fist hits your jaw. You stay on your feet. 5. A kick hits your ribs, and you fall to your knees on the cold concrete. 10. You taste blood in your mouth, but you count every hit in your head. 15. Your vision blurs, but you don't let the tears break through. 18. It stops. The silence is heavier than the blows. Silent helps you up and gives you a tight hug. Welcome home, brother. Now you have a new name. Smiley or Diablo. The old you is dead. This name is your new identity. It is written in your destiny. You still have no money, but now you have protection. Blood in, blood out. You are 16. You are no longer the boy running for soda. Now you are a soldier. Barrio 18 controls the local trade, and you are its engine. Your job is simple but dangerous. You are the middleman. Someone leaves a package behind an old, grimy dumpster near the warehouse. You pick it up without looking back. No extra movements, no eye contact. You walk through backyards where fences are covered in barbed wire and graffiti. You knock on a rusted door 3 blocks away. 2 short taps. The door opens only a crack. You hand over the package and vanish into the dark. You get paid $200 a week. That's more money than your mom sees in a month. You buy new sneakers and a thick silver chain. You feel power in your fists, but fear is your only true companion. Every police siren makes your heart stop. If you get caught with the package, no one will bail you out. You will sit in silence. That is the law. If you start talking, you are a dead man. They will find you anywhere. Even in a prison cell, you're not safe. You must continue to work for your clique. When the clique needs muscle, you will be on the front lines. You are Barrio 18 property. You are 19 years old. You have survived 4 years on streets that never sleep. You spent 18 months in jail for assault and never uttered a single word. When you were released, the clique welcomed you back as a hero. You earned your stripes. Now you are a veteran. You no longer do the grunt work. You command others. You have younger soldiers working under you. They kick up a portion of their money to you. You take your cut and pass the rest to the palabrero, the one who speaks for the clique. Your job is to manage the territory. You control 3 blocks and every deal within them. You decide who gets to sell and who must pay a tax to Barrio 18. You also enforce discipline. If someone talks too much or skims money, you are the one who corrects them. Sometimes it's just a harsh talk, but other times, a brutal punishment behind a warehouse. You make $1,500 a week. You have a used Honda and your own apartment. You have a girl, and life finally feels good. But you are a marked man for life. The police know your face. You are in their database as a dangerous gang member. If anything happens in your territory, they knock on your broken doorframe first. You can no longer leave this life. There is no escaping Barrio 18. It is everywhere. You are 24 years old. You have survived longer than most. You have scars from 2 bullets and 6 arrests. You have been to prison twice, but you never broke. The clique trusts you completely. You are promoted to palabrero, the one who speaks. You are the leader of your local clique. Your command is 30 to 40 soldiers. You control an entire neighborhood. Your job is management. You collect the money from all your veterans and pass it up to the ranflero. You hold meetings. Veterans come to you with problems that need solving. MS-13 attacked one of our dealers. The police raided the stash house and confiscated goods. You make the decisions. You give the orders that no one questions. You also handle diplomacy. When another gang wants to negotiate, they come to you. When there is a conflict between 2 soldiers, you are the one who settles it. Your word is law. You make 5 to 10,000 a week. You have power and respect. But the pressure is immense. Every ambitious veteran wants your spot. Every rival gang wants you dead. The FBI has a dedicated task force with one goal: to take you down. You no longer sleep well. You keep a gun under your pillow and change where you sleep every few nights. You trust no one completely, especially not your girlfriend. The feds love to flip girlfriends. You are 30 years old. In this world, that is ancient. Most of your friends are either dead or serving life. You survived because you were smart. Now you are a ranflero, a regional leader with absolute power. You oversee operations across entire cities. Hundreds of soldiers and dozens of clique leaders report to you. You're no longer on the streets. You operate from the shadows, running the gang like a ruthless corporation. You manage supply chains and negotiate with cartels for massive shipments. You set the prices and the rules. Millions of dollars flow through your hands. You must launder them to make the blood money legal. You open car washes, construction firms, and nightclubs. The money turns clean as it flows through these shells. You pull in up to 50,000 a week. You have a luxury house and a new truck, but no peace of mind. To your neighbors, you're just a successful businessman. They have no clue about your true identity. But the pressure is crushing. You know the feds have a wire on your phone, so you never talk business on it. You meet in person and speak only in codes. One single mistake could be your last. Barrio 18 is not a unified army. It's a collection of rival cliques that you must keep from killing each other. You are connected to the shot callers, the ultimate leaders locked away in maximum security prisons. Orders arrive through lawyers and coded letters. When they say move, you move. When they order a hit, it's done. You have power, but you aren't free. You are a prisoner of the very life you chose to build. The game is over. The feds finally built their RICO case against you. The judge handed down 30 years, with no possibility of parole. You realize you will die in prison. But here's the thing. The true heart of Barrio 18 beats right inside the prison walls. On the streets, you had power. But here, in a maximum security federal prison, you are a king. Within a week, you have connected with all the Barrio 18 members inside. There are dozens of them. You run this place. You become a shot caller, one of the main leaders inside. You set the rules on your cell block. You decide who gets protection and who gets a knife to the ribs. You settle disputes and maintain discipline. Your word is law here. You also have a connection to the outside world. Your wife visits once a month and takes your orders back to the streets. You're sitting in a cage, but you're still pulling the strings. You run the prison economy. Drugs come in through corrupt guards, phones via drones. Money flows through commissary accounts. You tax everything. You also order hits on the outside. Someone on the streets starts talking too much in a Fed database. You make one call, and 3 days later, he is dead. A rival gang member is transferred to your prison. You give the order, and he gets stabbed in the shower. Prison is your empire now. You have respect, authority, and control. The only thing you don't have is freedom. The streets of El Salvador have changed. The fear that ruled for decades vanished in a few months. The new president declared a state of emergency, and the Barrio 18 empire collapsed like a house of cards. You no longer have territory. You no longer have soldiers. Your brothers hide in cellars and woods like hunted beasts. Those who once took pride in face tattoos now try to burn or hide them to avoid being recognized. You are trapped in the new mega prison. There is nothing here but concrete and bars. You live in a cell with 30 other men. No mattresses, no privacy, no way out. You sit on the floor in black shorts, head shaved, and your only job is to stay silent and wait. Outside, the world moves on without you. People are finally free to walk the streets of their own neighborhoods. Children play in the parks you once controlled. No one asks for permission to cross the street anymore. Shop owners no longer pay for protection. They no longer fear your name. Barrio 18 is no longer a myth or a religion. It is a dangerous past that the country is trying to erase. You realize that your career was just an illusion that ended in a cramped, overcrowded cell. There are no letters from the outside. The world has forgotten you, and it is better off without you. You are the last of a dying breed. Your legacy is only concrete walls and thousands of broken lives. This is where your story ends. Without honor, without power, and without a tomorrow. Only silence and 30 years of dark. The following content depicts the harsh reality of organized crime. Viewer discretion is advised. All characters and events are for storytelling purposes only.